Hello and welcome to Super Sunday. If that background noise is too much, let me know. The guy picked this time of day to clean his house with this loud, obnoxious gas motor. Okay, compressor. So if it is too much, I'll shut the windows, but I would like to have some airflow in here. All right, so I'm here with Louisiana Air Reviews. Good morning, Jason. But like I said, let me know if that outside noise is making a problem. Jean Pierre's running late. He said, here's Wicked Grove hard cider. Wicked Good Rosé. I think you don't hear any power equipment running good. It's not picking it up on the mic. I'm glad to hear that. The webcam is working. Okay, the regular camera, I have the Sony, camcorder. It picks up every little noise, so it's real bad about picking that up. All right, rosé. I wouldn't call this wicked good, but I call it good. They've been making Wicked Grove since 2011. It is produced by Vermont Cidery, who makes woodchuck cider, and they produce this stuff for Aldi. Now they don't have this on the website. No use bringing it up. They got the regular crisp apple, and they show the variety pack, but there's no description of this. Okay, so it says produced by Wicked Grove Cidery, 1321 Exchange Street, Middlebury, Vermont. But I looked that up. I looked up the address, and it was Vermont Cidery. Ingredients: hard cider, which means what? Alcoholic apple juice. Natural flavors, sulfites to preserve freshness, and lightly carbonated. I guess that's an ingredient, lightly carbonated. Okay, 150 calories. It's under the Food and Drug Administration because this is technically considered a wine. And wines, if they're less than 7%, fall under the FDA. And then they have the nutritional things. On about any wine above 7%, 7 and above is going to be under the Tax and Trade Bureau of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. There's your rosé appearance, like that kind of pink appearance, like a rosé wine, which it is technically, apple wine. It doesn't say anything on here about coloring added, okay? And usually they got to tell you that. So I'm going to assume there's no coloring. All right, the aroma, cheers. Yeah, it smelled like some kind of wine, like wine and apple juice. Makes sense, doesn't it? All right, cheers. Now, my friend David tried to call me while I was at church. Glad I had the phone on silent. I don't know what he wanted. I assume he wanted to know about this hangout, but when I called him, he didn't answer. So I sent him a link. I always put the links on Beer Talk, but he seems to have trouble getting the link to work unless I send it on email. I don't know why. I just do it. But that's why I have Beer Talk as a central hub, so people can always have the links. But it doesn't seem to work all the time with people. But yeah, I mean, you get the sharp tartness from apples. Then there's like a sharp wine tartness and low medium body and a crisp finish. 150 calories. Is that anything different than, say, Budweiser or Miller High Life or Pabst Blue Ribbon? No, it's the same. So you're not going to save calories. You know what I mean? You're not going to reduce your calorie intake by drinking this, but you're not going to increase it. One thing I noticed about the Wicked Grove ciders. And what did the pack have? The pack had the crisp apple, this rosé, and then they had elderberry. What I notice about these is that they're not nearly as sugary as the Angry Orchard from Boston Beer Company. I find Angry Orchard is good. They're well made, but they're a bit sugary sweet. And I think that's one of the ingredients that they say on their sugar. I'm pretty sure, yeah, cane sugar. But this one doesn't say that. It just says hard cider, meaning alcoholic apple juice, natural flavors, or whatever those are. They're not going to tell you. It's lightly carbonated, and then they have the sulfites to keep it from spoiling. Wine uh, can spoil, so they add the sulfites, and that's common in wines. I read a good article about sulfites, and they were like, "Is it dangerous? Will it hurt you?" And the article's conclusion was, "No, it's just one of those internet myths, like caramel color that people perpetuate to spread fear." Better than Angry Orchard? Yeah, I think it's a little bit better. Price is about the same, so you're not going to save money. It's at Aldi, all right, but it doesn't mean you're going to save money all the time. But so you're looking at about the same price. It was $17.99 for the 12 pack, three flavors, and the Angry Orchard was the same price, $17.99, or maybe a few cents different, somewhere in the 17 something range. And you got, I believe, four flavors in that one though. Those were those worked out. That worked out a little bit better, and it was cans, wasn't it? 12-ounce cans. But Angry Orchard, you'll see it in cans or bottles. Same thing with Wicked Grove. It's like cans and bottles, but these are in bottles. I saw Aldi had bottles. I went to Aldi yesterday to pick up milk, and they didn't have too much beer. They had Wernesgrüner, a great German Pilsner, and not too much else. Of course, they might have needed to restock. They never had too much variety, really. But I do like to go to Aldi. They have good price on milk, eggs, lettuce, bread. It's only a mile from me, so it's not a hardship to go there. So they're using the expression wicked good, which is like the New England slang way of saying like exceptionally good or very good, quite good. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, yeah, I guess it is very good. All right. But I just don't know about wicked good. That would indicate something like really outstandingly great. Morning, Mr. Terrio. Cheers. Cheers to you, Claude. I was watching your Pliny the Elder video, and yes, I agree. I can't say it's the best IPA in the world because I never had every IPA in the world, right? Common sense. But I know one thing: it's the best IPA I've ever tried. No India Pale Ale I ever tried come close to Pliny the Elder. And I've had some very good IPAs, and I've had some really bad ones too. IPAs is controversial these days. You can get some really dynamite ones, but boy, they got some bad ones, man. Oh, we just like, and somebody was telling me you just don't like hazies. I said it's not my style. True. I said, but that's not the issue when I gave hazy IPAs bad scores. No, the issue was that they were bad. They just weren't good. They were either marginally good or just average or whatever. It wasn't that I didn't. I don't do that kind of game where I'll say, oh, I don't like the style, so I'm gonna downgrade the product. No, I'm gonna downgrade the product if it tastes bad. Worst IPA I ever had? I can't remember. I could look it up. I mean, I could get on doggone Beer Advocate and look up the scores for all the stuff I've checked in. That I've posted, and it'll give me that. But I don't know. There was one from Yazoo Brewing in Mississippi by the Yazoo River. They went out of business. Everything I tried for them was bad, though. Somebody told me, "Don't feel bad. Nobody liked their beers. That's why they're gone." Huh? That was pretty weak, you know. But I've had some that just, ugh, you know. I'd rather think about the good ones though, like Pliny the Elder. You got to buy it. Try Dale's Pale Ale sometime. I've had it. It's supposed to be a pale ale, but it really tastes like an India pale ale. It's a dynamite product. It's definitely an A. Not an A minus. It's an A. And Double Dale's, the DIPA, that's more like an A plus. Can't get it around here, but I could get it at Total Wine or More, I think. Let's show you the Vermont Cidery website. Vermont Cidery. Middlebury. Yeah, there we go. Vermont Cider Company. Oh, I'm sorry. Dale's is smooth, delicious, and good value. I agree on all 3 points. All three contentions. World class brands crafted in Vermont. They show an old truck, but they started in 1991, 32 years ago. They produce Day Chaser, an RTD canned cocktail, spirit based. They contract produce Magners, which is an Irish cider. It's called something else in Ireland, but I think they had to change the name for the U.S. market because some kind of trademark issue with somebody else with the same name. I've never had Magners. Not really looking to try it. But like I say, if you live in Ireland, it's called something else. But you know, you could look at that as your interest level dictates. They make Widers cider, fruit forward ciders for more than 2 decades. So they're making untraditional ciders, they say, the Widers brand. And then Woodchuck is you've been seeing, oh my goodness, we've been seeing Woodchuck for what? About 30 years. But I've never had it, but I've surely seen it. Mathern's has it. I'm just not much for apple juice, tell you all the truth. Whether it's hard or soft, you know what I mean? I bought these to try, but whoops. But to say I'm gonna sit there and try them, no. Accidentally gluten free since 1991. Yeah, well, naturally it's gluten free because it's got no wheat in it, no grain. So, but they say accidentally because that was not what they were trying to achieve. It's just by virtue of what it is, it's not going to have gluten. They claim they started the American cider revolution. Maybe they did. 10 years after they started, 20 years after they started, then Angry Orchard came out. Look at all the different ones they've got. Amber, Sangria, Granny Smith, Mimosa, Berry Snap, Blueberry, Variety Pack. Oh, Bubbly Rosé. Let's see if this Bubbly Rosé is similar to what I'm drinking. Semi-sweet. Let's see if I can bring up the alcohol level. Does that say 6.1%? Yeah, so it's not just the same thing I'm drinking with a different label, and it's a different product. So, oh well, I'm sure they do contract cidering for other people. Oh yeah, Lagunitas IPA. I might go buy some more. I've been having an IPA urge. And Walmart, but they were cleaned out. When I went to Walmart Thursday, I mean, they were wiped out. They didn't have any about it. Nothing, you know. Cuckoo, cuckoo, right. Expert, textbert, joking smokers. Don't you think the jokers laugh at you? Ho, 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 he, he, ha, ha, ha. All right. I'm a Trogs perpetual guy. Fridge is full right now. Well, sadly, we can't get Trogs beer in Louisiana. It's called Bulmers in Ireland, right? Bulmers, right. Uh, Good way to get vitamin C. Yeah, I take a vitamin C every morning, 500 milligrams. When I lived in Ireland, Bulmers is very popular and they drink it over ice. I believe it. I believe it. Ta-da. And that's it. That is it. Cooking some steak and eggs for breakfast. That sounds like a real winner there, boy. I ate breakfast at 4 this morning. I had grits. Grits with canned sausage. True story. If you ever saw that stuff, you'd say, what? Um, Diced onions, some diced jalapeno, and some Swiss cheese in it. Yeah. From Aldi. But actually, it's cheaper at Walmart. But it's a good little breakfast. It wasn't very filling. Um, Anybody want to see what Banner canned sausage looks like? Give you a clue. It doesn't look like sausage. Nor does it taste like sausage. All right. Canned meat is actually not bad. It doesn't come out bad when you put it in there with the grits. Spam chili chicken gumbo. Okay. All right. So check this out. I buy this stuff at Walmart from time to time. It's so strange to eat it. The label is such a deception because they're showing these breakfast sausage patties with 2 fried eggs and some biscuits. That's very nice, but when you open it up, it doesn't look like that. And when you cook it, it does not come out like that. But so no one made me buy it. It's made by one of the major food companies like Pinnacle Foods or whoever. Somebody bought Pinnacle recently. ConAgra. ConAgra buys everybody, man. Pretty soon there'll only be one food company. It'll just be called the food company. They'll have the food company and there'll be one bank. It'll be called the bank. All right. No, I wouldn't say it's better than spam. It's just an alternative. It's different. Oh, filet mignon. Olive said, I'll have some, please. Pork and chicken, right. Cheers. Enjoy your Sunday. You too, AMC Smokes. Yeah, it's worth checking out. The label, so yeah, that's go by that label now. You go by that label and then open it up and then you'd be like, what? Corned beef hash. Got some in the cabinet right about now. Got some in the cabinet. All right. So now, if anyone would like to see show and tell before I get off the air, I'll show you. Everybody's hungry this morning. I know, right? I'm going to eat some salad soon. Okay, so as far as this week we've got. Good morning to you, Travis Brown in Virginia Beach. So that's it. This score here, I'll give it I give it a B, 87 out of 100. It's good, but wicked good. I don't think so. And I'm not going to miss them when they're gone. And I doubt I'll ever buy cider again, but I might change my mind. I could tolerate one a week, I guess. Wednesday, about 4:20 p.m. Pacific time, we have Foster's, Australian for B. But this one isn't really Australian for B. It's Texas for B. Because it's made in Fort Worth, Texas. I don't even think they sell Foster's ale in Australia. They sell Foster's lager, but you can't hardly find it. It's not popular over there. Ingredients: water, barley malt, yeast, corn syrup. Oh boy. Hops and hop extract, plus caramel color. So in other words, they make it look darker or it would just look like regular beer. And it's certified kosher, and it's brewed in the USA with United States and imported ingredients. So I don't know what ingredients are imported. Oh yeah, the hops. They only use these special hops from Australia, from 2 farms. They're called Pride of Ringwood hops, and they come from I'll look up that later. One in Tasmania and one on the mainland. The mainland. Here's the legal description: ale with caramel color, brewed and packaged under the supervision of Foster's Brands Limited. Yeah, I mean, they got guys from Foster's with white coats, lab coats watching, and they're like, you got to do that right. Then the Foster's guys taste it and they say, how is this Foster's? It's apples. It's apples. That means they did it right. Hold on, Jean-Pierre. I'll be right there with you. I'm going to go through these comments and I'm going to add Beverage Ramble so that I can just let him take over and do his thing. Let's see what's coming up. So the Foster's, and then I've got a video review for Modelo Oro. Modelo Oro. I have Club Tales of Blue Hawaiian, 10% alcohol from Canada. And then I've got some mix-ups coming with the real Dr. Pepper. Not that silly stuff they sell at the store with the corn syrup in it. Oh, no. This is the real Dr. Pepper. Glass bottle, made with sugar, under the authority. It actually says made for Dr. Pepper, under the authority of Dr. Pepper. Well, whoever's brewing it, concocting it, is doing a good job with the real sugar. And I've got the Nikolai vodka to do the mix-up with it. Next Friday, we got Fandango Friday. Any liquor or liqueur. Now, last comments, and we're going to Jean-Pierre, who's patiently waiting. My grandfather loved the canned corned beef hash. I just remember tasting like straight salt. Well, I've got 2 cans of that canned salt. Shake and bake Southern California. Oh, thank you. Paul Lanner sent me this shirt. Thank you, Paul Lanner, for sending this shirt to me. People say, that's why you gave it an A. No, that's why they sent me the shirt, because they knew I already liked it. 2 for $5. I got it 2 for $4. I got it 2 for $3.98. Those Fosters, 2 for $3.98. Premium ale, yeah. It says it somewhere on there. Yeah, nice and fruity. Not as fruity as Monroe on Too Close for Comfort, but still fruity. Okay. Ale. 25.4 ounces, 750 milliliter wine bottle size. Yeah, 25.4. Old school cans, yeah. There's Jean-Pierre's link to his Beverage Ramble website. And now, without further ado, here we go. We are bringing in the illustrious King Charles III. No, he didn't show up. He had business to take care of. But as a substitute, we're going to bring in Jean-Pierre, the Beverage Ramble.
Hold on, Jen. Let me get my thing back up here. I can see what I'm doing.
You're going to try to get your thing back up?
There you go. My browser. So,
okay.
My browser. Yeah, good Sunday, everybody. All of you watching. I got this is late. It was on my way back last night. Resin double IPA. Jay, if you could probably pull up the website. I'm just pulling it up right now on my end. We're trying to get it ready, but this is a double IPA, 9.1%. To me, I reviewed it back in 2021. This is very underrated for an IPA, for a double IPA, I must say. Let's see. So, a 6 Point Brewery in Brooklyn, but I guess they also brew in Rochester. Let's see. This is what the beer looks like. As you can see, nice, beautiful orange color, copper color to this. It's a hoppy double IPA from what some of the notes. Chinook are using this, so. All right. Jay.
Yeah. Well, Jean-Pierre disappeared. I think he had a little technical issue. My mornings are my nights because I went to sleep yesterday when it was still daylight, and I woke up and I was finishing shaving at 1:50 something. I'm not kidding. So by 2 o'clock, I was ready to get the coffee, So I'm like a reverse night owl.
I don't know what happened. Jay. I don't know.
I know it needs to happen, and it involves you and Walmart. All right.
A new computer. All right. Good IPA. And very enjoyable.
Okay, wait. Let me put this in the banner. So we've got Wicked Grove, and that's 5%. And I'm scoring it a B. And then, let me put the number 87 out of 100. And you have what now? Because I had to go put stuff up.
6 Point Resin double IPA.
Oh yeah. 6 Point Resin at 9, right?
9.1, yeah.
Let's show. You want to show the website?
Yeah, if you want to. This is what the can that I have. A hop flavored beer, very hoppy. Again, using Centennial and Chinook hops. And it's pretty superb. So you had it before. What was your ranking on this, Jay?
A+.
Okay. Yeah. So nice color.
But I'm going to take issue with what you just said.
Okay.
No way There's no such thing as pretty superb. It's either superb or it ain't.
Okay, yeah, yes, yes. Uh, I had a fun night. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I'm just
Good.
yeah. So here I am on the fly bringing this. I'm usually prepared, but obviously you see coming back from downtown Atlanta. But yeah, so we get a good shipment of 6 Point beers in this area. I was kind of surprised. Um, there was another beer, the Piney Elder. I can't find that nowhere. I've been to two Total Wines and more.
Yeah, it just you really only can only get it in California. So,
but this is really good. The brewery based in Brooklyn, New York, and Rochester, where they brew some of the stuff in Rochester. Maddox,
yeah,
6 Point.
probably most of it. Now I like how they're saying, "Oh, the first time you had a hoppy beer, you spit that stuff out." Oh no, honestly, in my case, I did not do that. When I first tried IPAs, I immediately thought, "Oh, these taste really good."
Yeah.
I did not have to get used to it. I did not have to put my toe in the water,
Right.
that kind of stuff. Other people do. I get that. Other people do. But I was like in the deep end of the pool when I first started drinking beer.
And it's not heavy too. That's another good thing. This is not as heavy, 9.1. I won't feel it now. Maybe later in the morning I probably will. But right now, well, now about to be afternoon, a little while. But I'll feel it then. But right now, this is a good, really good IPA. And 6 Points did not disappoint. I think when I reviewed, I gave it about an A score. So since we're giving scores right now, I'll call it right now, 90 out of 100.
90, A minus. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me
put it on there as well.
See, I went much higher than you. I was like 98. I think it was some good. Yeah, I'm a reverse night owl.
So, and like I said, I got a couple more. I got one more beer from them I have to review. But since I already did a review of Resin, I didn't want to do a rehash of it. But
you understand. Wings and pizza. I get that because he only drinks in the morning if his mother-in-law's in town or he's on vacation. And I only drink in the morning if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Yeah. So. Again, I guess you already did your promos. I guess you said Foster's Premium Wednesday night.
Yeah.
At 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Bumpy Road. He has his new beers on Mondays at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Check out that channel. I guess the guys will be coming back. Thomas Beer Man, Beer and Cheese. Tuesday, same time, 8:00 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Thomas Metal has also his wild card at the same time as we do at 7:30 Eastern. So check his channel out. Also, we'll be doing Finagle Friday and 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. Liquors and Liqueurs. And next Sunday, whatever that is. Or will there be no Sunday next Sunday? Super Sunday.
I'm planning on doing Super Sunday unless Johnny Lee surprises the world and wants to do Stout Sunday.
So I got some beers here, and also I got still got that El Toro tequila. I'll bring for Fandango Friday. So
yeah, how did that go over?
It went well. My friend liked it. She gave her some. She liked it. She enjoyed it, and I said I'll get her another bottle. I got mine. It's very inexpensive, but not too bad for the price. No,
and it's been on the market since 1959.
King Charles. I didn't defrost any food, man. Nothing to cook for Sunday today, man. I don't want to go out.
Is he cooking a microwave dinner today?
No, he does not. Yeah, everything's all fresh for the king, King Charles. Yeah. So
is that real gold embroidery, or is that the kind of gold you get from Family Dollar?
I'll say Family Dollar.
So he's wearing Family Dollar gold. Okay.
But hey, I saw snippets of the coronation, and okay, it was all the pomp and circumstances, as they, needs to be. But
I was watching it. off and on. I was watching it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, we know one thing. He likes birds because there's a bird on one of the scepters, and then there's a bird and another bird on his sash. And I don't know what that thing is. Marijuana leaf? No, it's hops. He likes. I don't know. I'm just kidding. And one hand has a glove. Oh, he's like Michael Jackson, but he's got the glove on the right hand. All right. So the king of pop and the king of England. All right.
Yeah. So it was a good Sunday of so far. The weather's supposed to heat up this week here in the southeast. So here in Georgia, I'm about to get some heat, and I bought my plane tickets to go home in late June. So, but it was a good day yesterday. I'm rambling on.
You going to New Jersey?
Yeah. Oh man. So it's been fun. And what was the name of your beer again? I forgot, Jay. Let me see. Wicked Get Grove. Okay.
Wicked Grove Rosé. Yeah.
Rosé. Okay.
It was okay.
Okay.
It was good, but I mean,
yeah, their wine prices are pretty good at Aldi's.
Yeah, it was $17.99 for the 12-pack.
Okay.
Okay. That's about it. So we'll see y'all coming up. I've got those Dr. Pepper. Like I said, I got the Dr. Pepper, the real Dr. Pepper. If you ever drink the real Dr. Pepper, believe me, you'll never go back to the trash they sell at the store. I promise you that. But that's
all natural sugar.
Yeah, I'm doing from Imperial Sugar Company. I'm doing mix-ups once a week now. Got the Nikolai vodka that'll probably last me forever. And I'm gonna be doing those. Okay, so get y'all's gear in motion and get ready to roll. And Jean-Pierre is gonna close us out, but not with music.
Well, the beverage ramble. And keep on watching, everybody. As always, cheers. Remember, live, laugh, and love. And I did a lot of that yesterday.
Hopefully it was legitimate. All right.